All right, projectors. This one is for you and how you can start honoring your energy and really using your human design chart and type to create the lifestyle that really supports you, helps you feel energized, and helps you really enjoy life and be as healthy as possible, both body, mind, and soul. So, projectors, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how your energy works, how it's really meant to be used, and then I'm going to give you 3 tips, strategies, whatever you want to call them, for how you can best use your energy as often as possible. So, the big thing with projectors is you guys are not sacral beings. So you will see on your chart the second square up from the bottom in the middle. It's going to be white for you. It's going to be undefined. You do not have access to the sacral energy that generators and manifesting generators have access to. So you are not an Energizer bunny. So I think the biggest thing is, for all the projectors out there who have ever felt lazy or frustrated that they couldn't keep up with the rest of the world, it's very normal. You are not wired to have that kind of limitless energy. Now, that does not mean that you can't have energy. So what you are designed to do, projectors are really designed to kind of guide people and help direct other people's energies. So they tend to do really well in kind of like human resource positions or management type positions where they have people that they can kind of direct and oversee. You do really well with identifying people's strengths and being able to put that into action. It's a really cool skill when you can see a projector really maximizing that ability. But that being said, that means that your energy also is not designed to be like a worker bee. You're designed to have these really great bursts where you can get a ton done. You can direct all these people, or you can direct whatever it is you're wanting to do. And then you take a pause and recharge. So that is how your energy is designed to work. So how do you know when you're in alignment, right? So your alignment is going to be dictated by your strategy, your authority, and then your not self theme and your signature theme. So for projectors, typically it's best to wait for an invitation. That's your strategy. It's waiting for the invitation. This is one I would love for any projectors out there to just comment and share your experience on what that looks like. Because from what I understand, it can be very different for a lot of different people. I think the area where it tends to be most consistent for projectors is because you are very good at seeing the potential of a person and seeing what they're capable of. You will tend to want to offer unsolicited advice. And typically, if you've not been invited to share that advice or that insight, it isn't well received. And I'm sure you may have experienced this yourself. So that's where waiting for the invitation, kind of learning to feel out when the right timing is to go ahead and share the amazing insights that you have, is really key. And it's very key to making sure that you're not living in that not self theme, which we'll talk about here in a sec. So start playing with that idea of like, how can you wait for the invitation? I think the big takeaway for this one and how it relates to your energy is the idea that you should never have to feel like you are having to push to get something done. And it shouldn't feel like it has to be super hard. As you tune in to your energy and into using your strategy, you will start to notice like the little invitations where someone's like, they haven't specifically asked for help or something, but they've given you enough where you're like, that's an invitation. I'm going to offer this now. Or you'll also start to notice where just like the universe is starting to invite you to do things, right? Like you get an opportunity that lands in your lap, or you have this idea that comes your way and things just start to fall in place. That's the biggest thing to look for in how to use your energy. So if you feel like you're pushing and pushing and pushing and things just are not falling into place, that would be a really good indicator that your projector energy isn't being used the way it is meant to be used. So that's where you might need to just kind of scale back, take some time to rest and recuperate, take care of yourself, tune into whatever is important to you, and then the way will open eventually if that is in alignment for you. So for your authority, I'm going to say that's really the authority that you need to tune into, that decision making. Is it really hard, or are things falling into place? Is it taxing your energy significantly, or are you feeling energized and like this is the thing to do? You will technically, if you look at your chart, it will tell you what authority you have. You might have emotional, splenic, ego. There's a number of different authorities, but for really honoring your energy, that's the one to look for. Are things really difficult, or are they falling into place? And that's going to be tied to that strategy of waiting for the invitation, kind of feeling out when the right timing is, when your energy, like almost tuning into that wave of energy of, are you getting a lot of energy to be able to do something, or is it feeling like, ugh, it's really hard, you're gonna have to drag yourself along? That's how you're gonna honor your energy best. Finally, coming back to the not self theme and the signature theme. So whenever you are living in alignment, when you're making decisions in alignment, your signature theme is going to be at play. You're going to feel really successful. You're going to feel like, I am getting recognized for all the awesomeness that I bring to the table. For something you may have spent your energy on, people are recognizing that this was a really great thing that you just did. You're going to feel very successful if you are using your energy in alignment with your type. Now, if you are not, you're going to feel really bitter, really bitter, resentful, frustrated. Frustrated actually is more of a not self theme for generators and manifesting generators, but it can show up too for projectors. But the biggest one is like, are you feeling bitter and like nobody's recognizing you and you are not getting the opportunity to use your energy the way you want to? That's going to cue you in to that you're not using your energy the way you need to. So start playing with that. Let me know how that goes. And let me know your experiences if you are a projector. I would love to know more about your particular experience with this, and what you've noticed and how it feels for your body especially. I should note too, projectors are extra prone to manifesting burnout physically because they're always trying to keep up with other people. They're always pushing through. Many projectors just have not mastered that, like that intuition of when they need to, they've not mastered the intuition of when does it feel easy versus pushing. A lot of projectors get caught into that, I have to push, I have to get this done, I have to keep up with these other people, and they wear themselves out very, very quickly because one, they're not honoring their energy, and two, they're not getting that rest that they need. They're not actually using their energy in the right way of, ooh, like we've identified this area where I don't have to push to get it done. It feels right, I feel energized, I'm going to use my energy on that, and then I'm going to step back and I'm going to let somebody else take over, right? Or just step back, take a break, recuperate, and allow that next thing to come up, right? So let me know how that helps you, and I will talk with you soon.